Mataji, to all my brothers and sisters in India and overseas. This is Sanjay Roshan Talwar, Managing Trustee of Immaculate Ideal Women Foundation, doing a very special session with you, an appeal and some information. Okay, I like to just share with you that after the success of our film Grihalakshmi The Awakening, which you all liked so much, by the grace of Shri Mataji, this happened because she blessed it. She wanted this to come in cinema, and so that Sahaj Yoga can spread all over the world. And I had the opportunity to be at her feet in the early years from the 80s, 90s, and right till the early 2000s. I had the opportunity to travel with her all over the world, sit at her feet, have talks with her. And at one of those talks, she told me that you are making good music. I have made you capable of delivering Sahaj Yoga message through your music, your poetry, your singing, and has its vibrations. And she would once say that when you sing, the clouds take those vibrations, and when they go and give rain, people get realization. So that is the kind of thing that we all with creative people have to put together and put it into action in spreading Sahaj Yoga. And that is where she blessed me at that time in 2002, asking me that you should now spread the message by using this talent within you and making films. And these films should reach the whole world. That way Sahaj Yoga will spread well. And she says, don't worry, with what knowledge I have given you or the way I have worked on you, you will not falter. Just remember, you are doing this and doing this because I am there and not yourself. You have not had that ego of the doership. And I always kept that in mind, even during my music. And even now when I made Grihalakshmi, that was applied. And Shri Mataji actually showed that this can happen because she said it. She also said that I have done this for you. All you have to do is make that effort and bring all those people together, and then just see as you proceed, the doors will open and people will join you. But when I asked her, mother, how will I do this alone? She said, again, you're talking of doing this yourself. You know that this is a collective work. And then she gave a bandhan just for my sake. And then she said that all these people who will oppose you, negate you, just ignore them. Just know, focus on what I have told you. You have to do this with all your heart and all the talent that you have acquired during your tenure of being in Sahaj Yoga and traveling with me for so many years. So this was a great blessing I wanted to carry forward at my age. I know that age is getting against me. I won't have much time left. So after Grihalakshmi's success, which reached out to every household, very beautifully, it gave thousands and thousands of households realization, new centers were opened. I felt this need for making Mahalakshmi Path, the evolution, which would take Sahaj Yoga to the next level. So Grihalakshmi gave realization, and Mahalakshmi Path will tell you more about the story of the chakras, how they work within you and how the Grihalakshmi evolves to take you to the Mahalakshmi Path. It's a beautiful story woven with the help of the makers of Grihalakshmi, the processing lab from Whistling Woods International. This is acting institute, the largest acting institute of India, where their heads of department in editing, acting, story writing, and photography and sound, they all gave their studio facilities to us almost at free charge. But we have to pay because there are these technicians who have work on a daily wages. And then we also shot this film in Bombay for 22 days and then 10 days in Delhi. And that meant a huge amount of expense for us. And we were very, very glad that as you supported us in Grihalakshmi with your very, very generous donations, you also supported us for the shooting of Mahalakshmi Path. But now Mahalakshmi Path today has landed up in the studio, in the processing labs, and it has been edited. And it has been edited twice. It is now waiting for one final edit. Then its background music is being done by Dhananjay Dhumalji. And then we have the sound engineer who has to work on it. Then we have the VFX, then the special effects, then the CI, which is called the color coding, and then the DI. And so there are so many processes it has to go through eventually to be shown in the big screen and in the small screen. And there are different formats. We have to convert that. And then we need a lot of equipment. These equipments on hire that we have taken in the studios, they all cost a lot of money. And we exhausted all our funds while shooting the film. And now we need your help again with folded hands, I'm coming back to you saying we need at least 25 to 30 lakhs to just finish the film and put it for you to view it. Other than that, we owe these technicians a lot of money, which will be the next phase of our raising funds again, because many haven't taken their money. And there's a huge amount of money that is owed to them. But they saw the point. They saw that Shri Mataji's work is going to make a huge difference in this world. This message of love, this message of Sahaj Yoga will stay forever on the screen space, like not other films that come and go. This will always be watched. And so we want to take it to the OTT platform. We want to take it to the cinema, but not without your help. So please come forward, donate generously to us. We are creating a single link for Indian donors so that they can use that link and use their credit card, debit card, and other modes of payment in the single link. But you need to give all your details with regard to your name, your identity. Maybe your ID card could be an Aadhaar card, could be a PAN card, or could be a driving license, but it must be linked to your name. Your name must be the same as in the card. Your address should be also linked to the card, the same address, and your phone number, and of course, your vibrations. So basically, with your vibrations with you, with your pure desire to help, please come forward, because you are the people I am going to see when the door opens. When the door opens, you will be standing behind that. I can already see a huge amount of vibrations now coming on the screen at this moment. It is all because Sri Ganesha has come to help us at this moment. May God bless you all, and I hope that you all will come forward and support this great initiative to help us complete Mahalakshmi Path, the evolution, which will reach out to all the seekers of the world. After Grihalakshmi's realization, they would love to know more about Sahaj Yoga. And this is what this film is all about, teaching more about Sahaj Yoga. One good news I have to give you. Once we have completed this film in Hindi language, we are going to dub it in English. And then we are going to try and see if we can dub it in other languages. But for that, I will continue to need your support to help us make all these changes and all these positive changes so that you can show them in your country in your own language. Otherwise, you can do a subtitling in your language. We'll give you the script, and then you can sort of hear the movie, and then you can make the dialogues in your subtitles, and then we can have this. As you already know, our film Grihalakshmi is on Vimeo platform, both in Hindi and English formats, which is for free to watch. But this movie has really cost us a huge amount and has put us a bit under a pressure of loans, which we have to repay. And I'm sure by Mother's grace, Mother will find a way, whether it is through you people or through the world at large who begins to recognize Sahaj Yoga, because this is a small seed we are sowing in this whole earth full of so much problems, that if this tree would come up with flowers and fragrance and its shelter, it would make a lot of difference in the world of cinema, which is slowly bringing our social values and systems down. And people are not watching films together. These are family films where we all can sit together as a family and make our value systems better. And that way, I would like to congratulate the Korean industry of how they're coming up with these beautiful films. May Mother bless us to have a collaboration with these people, as they are already onto the OTT platforms. And we are going to be struggling to get there, but somehow with your help, with your support, first it's the financial support we need very badly. But most of my foreign brothers and sisters must know, we are still struggling to get our license, to get direct donations into our NGO. Hope that will happen, because the application is pending since last 2 years. But we are working very hard to it. Once we get it, we'll let you know, and you can donate directly. Otherwise, right now, you all may have to use the indirect way, is that you may either send the donation through some Indian account, some NRI account, or some Sahaj Yogi you are related to or know very well in India. Send it to his account, and he will donate it on your behalf. Because right now, the next 2 months are very critical. If we can get this film out by Diwali, and then by December, then for Shri Mataji's 100th birth anniversary, this could be a very beautiful gift from all of us, including you, the collective, as the 100th birth year centenary with the opening of Mahalakshmi Path, and we can have this already working in all cinema theaters across the globe by the time it's 21st March 2023. This is our dream. This is our hope. And I hope we all dream and hope together. We pray and we have a pure desire. And with your help, I'm sure we will get there. I end this message with appeal, with lots and lots of love and vibrations and blessings of Shri Mataji to all of you. Thank you and Jai Shri Mataji.